Hello guys, I apologize for these 2 weeks. I didn't make that many videos because I was very focused on my portfolio for subscribers. And for today, we try to see 3 ways to deal with earning news. So stay tuned. Now, when the earning news comes, some stocks will have a big deal. Sometimes we have what we call gap up or gap down. Now, I'll give you an example. So, for example, tomorrow, which is Wednesday, okay? Wednesday, 24th April, tomorrow. Now, after market close, we have, you will have the earning news for Facebook. Now, let's say you own Facebook or any other stock. Okay? Let's say you own 100 shares of Facebook and the earning comes tomorrow after the market close at 4 p.m. Now, what is the thing that you can do in order to face the earning news and understand that the earning news is a very dangerous time in the stock? Some stocks, they can go up too much or they can go down too much. For example, for Facebook, I am expecting, just because of my experience, I'm expecting from $10 to $15 up or $10 or $15 down. So this is a gap up. Let's say a gap up or a gap down. So try not to predict. No prediction. Don't do that. Don't do predictions, because you will never know what will happen. After the news, you see the action of day traders. They can buy long if things are good. They can buy long. After 4 o'clock p.m., they hear the news. It's good news. They buy long. Now, what if we have a bad news? They sell short. In these few hours, they sell short from 4 p.m. or 5 until 8 p.m., which is the end of the day, and they stop. So for me, I'm expecting from 10 to 15. What does it mean for you? Let's say you have 100 shares. What does it mean? You can have $1,000 or $1,500 as profit for this gap up, but you can lose $1,000 or $1,500 down if there is a gap down. You lose it. So, from all this explanation, how to deal with earning news? It means when you own Facebook or any other stock, what you should do. So I will give you just these choices that you have. Okay. Now, the first thing you have is sell all your shares. Now, why is that? Why is this choice? So you have 3 ways. This is the first way. You can sell all your shares before the market close at 4 o'clock. Now here, how much risk you have when you sell? You have no risk, which is excellent for beginners and for those people who are scared to lose. They like when there is a gap up, but if there is a gap down, they get scared and they get whining, and some people they cry, and other people they whine because there is a gap down and they lose money. So if you are one of them, you don't need no risk. So sell your shares, all your shares. This is the first choice. So you have one way. Either you can first sell all your shares. What is the outcome? No risk. It means you are not going to make money. You are not going to lose money because you are out of the market. Okay? So if you are a beginner and you are not familiar with earnings and you don't want any trouble in the market, so no risk, just sell your shares, that's it. Now the second thing is you can sell some shares, whatever is shares. It means you can sell, for example, you own 100, you can sell, for example, 50. Okay? You can sell 50 shares. Now, 50 shares, you sell them, and 50 shares, you keep them and you hold them for the earnings news. Now here, how much risk is you are going to do is according to what you sell. If you want just, for example, you want just to see how things work. For example, you can sell 75 shares and you leave 25 shares, and you will see how this will be in the market. For example, if you have a gap up, you can have some $200 or $300, or depends on how much the stock goes. And if you lose, you can lose $200 or $300 or $400, depending on how much the stock is going. So here, second choice is in general for the guys who have what we call medium risk. You can control the risk. You control according to what you sell. The more you sell, the more the risk is less. You have less risk when you sell a lot. When you sell few and you leave a lot, the risk will become bigger. Okay? So this is for the people who have medium risk and they like to take some risk, but not too much risk. Okay? And they are not like the first category of traders who like no risk. Okay? If you are one of them, you can do this. And there is no one will tell you how much you sell, how much you keep. All depends on your risk. Are you going to have a bigger risk or small risk? Okay? Now, the third category here is hold everything. Hold all your shares. Here, your shares. Here is the high risk or the highest risk that you can have. Understand, the high risk is when you are okay to make, let's say, 1,500 in one day, or to lose 1,500. Is it okay for you? It could be more, it could be less. But this is the total risk, what we call total risk. So understand, guys, that you should choose one of them. You sell all your shares, you sell some of your shares, which is medium risk, or you sell all for no risk, or you hold all your shares, and this is the highest risk. Now, if you ask me, oh, Kareem, what are you doing always? I am with the third high risk. But understand that I assume my responsibility. If I lose, I know that this will affect something in my account, but I am okay with it. I am okay. So, for you guys, if you have a long experience, you can hold. But if you have medium experience, medium risk, you can do this. Or you can do the first choice if you are beginners. But understand, you will never know how much money you make or how much money you lose. So you should be okay before you do the thing. Now, I will give you something else just to understand very well. Now, the good thing, for example, in our portfolio, for my subscribers, of golden subscribers, and so, okay? So, our portfolio is $100,000, which is the virtual account that we are using. We use 10 positions. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 position. So each position is 10,000. By 10, you will have 100K. So the risk is spread. It's spread. For example, let's say in this stock I have, for example, earnings, and it is a gap up. So I make money. Let's say this is a gap down. I lose money. It's the same for all the others, okay? So the problem for you guys, if you have money and you put it in one stock, this is the highest risk you can have, and I don't do that. I don't, for example, put all my whatever money I have, I put it in one stock, because if I get hit with a gap down, I will be losing. Let's say I lose 20% of my money because of one day. This is stupid. You should never do that. If you have, for example, $10,000 in your account, you should never put it in one stock before the earnings. Yes, if there is a gap up, you will make money. But what if you have a gap down? What will be your situation? You will be losing a lot of money. It could be 10%, it could be 20%, it could be 25%, it could be 40%, up or down. Believe it or not, I have seen stocks in my life that one stock I had before, which was 78, next day is 135. It doubled. Okay? So, understand that earning news is a very, very dangerous thing. So, you should know what you are doing. This idea of dividing your account into many positions, the more positions you have, the less risk. This is one of the best things I can give you in money management. Okay? So thank you very much, guys, for all your watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and spread it, and Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And thank you very much for finishing this video. Thank you.